And welcome back as we continue on as the Dwarves of Ered Luin. Now, during the last end turn phase, which I thought I would record it, but I decided just to cut it out, Bree actually sent a diplomat at us, and they wanted peace, so I managed to con them out of 7,000 gold in exchange for peace, trade, and map information, and a little bit of an atonement for their crimes against the dwarves by besieging Thorin's halls and killing 100 of our fellow countrymen. Now for Forlon, they want to build an Axesmith's Guild there, however I'm going to decline that as we are still under siege there. Fornos is assaulted, so is Buren's halls. Now, our Kirgaladir then did release his overview for the Dwarves of Ered Luin, and from that I was able to learn a lot more about the script. So apparently what will happen is, at turn 62, both Khazad-dûm and Erebor will say that if we don't calm down, they'll send an army against us, and by turn 66, then they'll send an army. So what I have to do is get an alliance with them during that interval between turn 62 and turn 66, and then I will be able to prevent the attacks by them. So what I'm going to do is start buttering them up using my diplomats, and then see if we can get peace and alliances with them. Harlan did complete the pipe hall. They are still besieging Vorlond. I do not know why they aren't just going in. Maybe they want to take the town without taking losses. Maybe they know that if they do attack the town, they'll lose a lot more soldiers than they want to, which is inconvenient for us right now. We did get the pipe hall here done in Harlan, so what we might do next... Actually, we do have 10,000 gold right now, so we can do some big building projects. So let's start off in Perth and Luin. Maybe we invest in the mines. Guzenar is kind of closer. It might be more worth it to build up this. Maybe if we can't take units, maybe we should get the Ballista Maker, and then we'll get the Stoneworkers Hall there. And now we can finally build something in Garth Heligoth. Would a port help us at all? Not too much, so we don't need that yet. However, maybe we can take the Ballista Maker there. We want to start getting siege out as quickly as we can. Crane did get a Dwarven Helmet, that's nice. And we do have this spy here, so I'd like to send Clan Lord Gore out to get the longship now and send him over, so I might do that. How many ancillaries does he have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think he has all of them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he does have all 8, so I need another general to trade with, so we'll hold off on that for now. Maybe I can send Nar up here to grab the ship. If I... See, I don't want to, leave the city. But we might have to. I don't think I'll even make it back now. So we'll grab the longship just with Nar since we're here. And then we'll just get him back to Faham Gothel next turn. We finish the Great Roads in 2 turns and Great Roads in 6 turns at Thorin's halls. Recruit 2 extra units since the High Elves do have that full stack. And we're going to go and we'll hold off on Mithlond for a second. We may as well get another building in Harland. Maybe we get not the Miner's Quarters, what is it that we want? Oh, we could get the Telkaran armor already. Do they already have the tier 4 here? Or is that the tier 4? That's actually really good, so yeah, let's start getting armor upgrades on these units, and then we'll just get the Stoneworkers Hall there. I think that's all we can do, so let's see what happens if we attack Mithlond. Wow, they do get a lot of Elven Defenders. That is more than I was hoping to deal with, but they're only 75 strong, but that is 10 attack and 18 defense. Wow. Are these guys in range? They are not yet. We can only get a longship here. So what we're going to do is I say we just jump right into it. We have Obsidian Guard that are ready to put their lives online for the cause, so let's go in. This will be a cool chance to see the actual battle map of Mithlond. Now Now we do need to be wary of their towers. I don't know if the map is custom or not. I know in Third Age Reforged is a really awesome custom map for Mithlond. Oh, okay, it's just this one. I say it's just this one, but I think this one is unique to the map. Strange how it's not actually on the water, though, even though Mithlond is a port city. I think they should change that. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll storm through the side with the least amount of towers. Which might be this one? Or maybe this side. No, they all have 4, huh? We can't even go to this side. If we go in through here, there's also 4 towers, but they don't really have archers, so all we need to do is just get into the city. I'm wondering if it's even worth it to use the ladders. Maybe we just hold off on the ladders for now. Maybe give them to the scouts here. Okay, so they only have 1 unit defending these walls. Yeah, just these elven defenders. Ooh, they actually have really cool armor. I like that with the chainmail and the shields, even those helmets. That's actually I was expecting them to look like the standard like Lindar units, but they are not. So maybe we don't want to go to that side, but we can go take all of these walls. No, but are they moving out? See, if they move to take the walls, we're gonna take unnecessary casualties. So maybe we'll just hold out for here. Oh, those are ballista towers. We might have to take the walls. Okay, that is scary. I'm hoping they all just stay there. Okay, yeah, so the ones in the town square are just staying put, so we are going to run with all of our ladders and get them up to the walls as quickly as we can. We'll even get one of the Grimborn Reavers, in fact even both of them, to go support that side. And then all that we have left is Grimborn, two militia, and a pikeman. So we'll group these guys up. That'll be our west side attack force, and then these will be the east side attack force. Although I don't know if those cardinal directions are going to apply here, because we attacked this settlement facing east, so technically we're going east, so this would be the north side, and this would be the south side. Did we even lose a dwarf on the way in? No, we didn't. That's a very slow-firing ballista tower. And thankfully these two aren't even shooting at us. They might not even be able to. It just says building. It doesn't say tower, so I don't think these ones are actually functional. Up now we took a couple casualties. I think this tower's starting to get some shots in. Where were they even? One poor lad right there in the middle of the formation, another on the edge. They are taking shots now. It must be from that tower, yep. But that one missed, thankfully. I think we'll try to get our general in there as well. I am worried about him just dying, though. His unit is strong, but I don't think he has that many hit points. Our ladders are getting up on the walls. And yeah, we will need to rush this and get some distance as soon as possible once these gates are open. And that should do it. Oh, that just reminds me, I need to go in the settings later and turn off the little movies so that we don't get jumped away from the battlefield like that. I think I did see a shot come from this side, so I think they are coming in. Alright, we're just going to run in with these guys. Oh, they are on the walls over here. Okay, we're going to get in the city. We do not want to fight on the walls at all. That is just going to be death.
Proved their worth. The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the
These scouts might get shot up from their units here. Let's just keep moving in. We want to get away from these walls if we can. Even if we get surrounded, I'd rather get away from ballista towers.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Yeah, they're just kind of being passive right now, so maybe we can just bypass the walls entirely. Their general did regain some of his units. He had 12 and now he's at 30, so all of his wounded brothers in arms have come back to join the last stand of Mithlond. Keep pushing up. If they're just going to stand on the walls, we're going to exploit that, because we have a bigger army to deal with that's going to require our full attention. And Mithlond might be a good settlement to defend against it, just because we have long, wide walls. The streets aren't super narrow, but we can choke point them. Can we go up here? Oh, we can. That is nice. Okay, yeah, we had no point to even get on the walls, so let's just pull them off. If they're just going to completely ignore us, then I'm going to just not even worry about fighting them. So what we'll do is we'll get the pikemen to get up in the front in a proper pike wall this time. During our last episode, I failed at putting them in a proper formation and they got destroyed. We did have 2 units and they got merged into 1. Yeah, we're just taking extra unnecessary losses. We should have just rushed everything through the gate. But that's okay. Our militia should be... Yeah, they're nearly on par with the Elven Defenders. I think they're just going to have... So they have 10 attack, which is higher, and 18 defense, which is also higher. However, we rely a little... We have a higher armor skill than them, so that might tip the balance of power there. Oh, we're taking ballista shots from over there. That's not good. If we can get them off of the walls here, then we can... They'll stop shooting us with the towers, so let's try to get our scouts up there and just do like a 3-pronged attack. I'm going to go from this side so that we can maybe get our flanks protected with the pikemen. Oh, looks like we aren't going to be able to do that. Let's pull them up and then get these guys in there. Put them on defensive mode. Yeah, let's have them hold this position while the Ered militia moves up. They're just going to keep standing there. Yeah, we'll use the pikemen just to hold them at range while our militia start to walk through. I said walk through. Come on, guys, get in there.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
There we go. They should be supported well with the pikes right behind them. Take them off of defensive mode, get them to push. Now it looks like we've almost made it with our archers, so we're going to start to shoot. These ones are moving really slow for some reason. We only really need 1 unit to defend that, so we'll pull those guys back. And if they don't want to come out with their full force, then I am okay with that. But let's put a couple more guys in there. We're even going to get the Grimborn in there. If they're supported by the pikes, they should do well. It looks like they're going to attack. Can we get a charge? It's always really hard to get a charge in a city. And as I say that, of course, the elves get it. I'm just going to keep trying to get the Grimborn in there. Perfect. And they are coming out. Let's have this unit come up. Don't want to block the shots. Now time to move all our crossbows up to the main fight. Looks like they are fully committed now. Everything but their general is in the fight. And he looks like he's coming for our scouts. So let's have 2 scouts go this way and then 1 go around this way. I think our elven defenders, these not our elven defenders, but their elven defenders won't be able to match up to the Grimborn Reavers here. However, just to make sure, we will have our crossbows do a couple shots into them. I want you guys to form up there. And you guys to also form up here. Let's see a crossbow volley. Oh yeah. That's always nice to see. Could you imagine if these guys were also body piercing? You would just see this whole line of elves go down and probably half of our Grimborn Reavers. Oh, looks like they aren't gonna stick around there. Just one last shot. I want to make sure that these these guys don't take too many losses. We're going to need every Grimble Reaver for the next fight against the elves. We're just going to keep flanking. I think our pikemen are giving us a big defensive buff right now, and helping our troops really stay alive against the elven defenders, even if it slows down the combat. Actually, are they even at the front? They are a little bit. Let's have them push in. We do outnumber the elves, which is something that I think any faction can actually say. Oh, yeah, it looks like these elven defenders ran away. Capture them with that line of scouts if we can. We captured one. And we'll keep getting the other scouts around. We want to shoot the rest of the Caliquendi hordes. Ooh, and we need to get a unit on to those elven defenders right now.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost.
I like to hit the flash shower units button a lot just so I can tell quickly where everything is. And guys, I want you guys to get right behind them.
Our men are in control of the city.
And pikemen, let's have you guys do an about face. And face the rest of these elven defenders. Now Grimble and River are just going to be surrounded now. If these guys get in there, that unit takes a little more damage, that's okay. See if we can finish off the rest of these elven defenders and just shoot the rest of these guys in the back. It's mostly the Caliquendi lords that are doing the damage to us. We'll have these guys hold their fire, no need to have them shoot. And let's get a little closer with these guys now, just so they don't miss any shots. Actually, maybe we pull these guys around to shoot into the elven defenders, which are now charging us. Come on, Reavers, get in there. I need you guys to finish off these elven defenders. If you run your units into the enemy, especially if you outnumber them, you'll be able to kill them a lot quicker. They just can't handle being surrounded by that many bodies. The rest of them aren't falling. We're going to have these Grimble and Reavers pull off of this fight. Try to limit how many get shot by friendly fire here. Oh, and we are getting a charge. That I like to see. And hopefully that can kill the rest of the... kill that general there, who did escape last battle. Let's just surround them. And then we'll keep these militia in here. Keep the pikemen in here, and I will send Grenfarin over here to deal with the rest of the elven defenders. He should be dying any second now. He just took an entire volley. I can't believe it, how he's still fighting. This last one should kill him. This is 107 bolts going straight for him. There he goes. I wonder if the bolts got him, or that Grimborn Reaver. That should make the rest of the elves flee in just a moment, yet they are fighting to the death. We just watched the rest of them fall. Oof. That dude took an axe to the chest. I suppose most of them did that. And so commences the sacking of Mithlond. As the last elf falls in his town square next to his fountain. Let's see who did the most kills. We had, looks like Grenfarin actually with 91. He performed really well. And only took 2 casualties. That's really good. So I think that if you can mix units in pikemen, they are almost unstoppable. Just because the pikemen will keep most of the enemy units at bay, while covering the flanks and helping to stagger the enemy with their extended reach. They're really good at supporting your troops in a fight. I don't know if any of you guys play the Middle-earth strategy battle game, but that same kind of logic applies there. If you have a man with a spear or a pike, he can actually support the fight of another model, even if he's behind him.
conquest.
Alright, so Mithlond hates us, but that is a lot of money. 4155. I almost don't even want to exterminate it because there's so many. It's so good. Maybe I don't want to lose any of these buildings. I think exterminating does that. Let's try occupying and putting the taxes on low. Yes, that is perfect. So we have 2,800 elves that are now our subjugates, and we're making 4,000 gold. Well, needless to say, I don't think we're going to have any more money issues. And he is the Conqueror of Mithlond. Didn't you have 6 command stars? I thought you did. What happened, Grinfarn? Oh, well. Let's pull in these guys as soon as we can, and we will... I wonder if we should get the armory first, or maybe just get the... No, who am I saying? We need the brewery. And we can even get a mining complex here for even more gold. Okay, this will be good. We'll get the brewery, and then the second stage of that, and work on converting the culture here. Is there anything we don't need? We'll keep the barracks because it is law bonus, so that's kind of nice to have. We got 4 trade fleets with the Haven. The warehouse gives us another 3. Wow, that's insane. The Great History Guild, we can't use that at all. And we can use the Noldor Guard Hall. Okay. I don't see a reason to get rid of the Great History Guild. Although, if we have that, can we not get our own guild? I wonder. Let's see if we can. Though, probably this guild will have to go. It's kind of nice to have just for the little aesthetic. We'll see if we get any. If no other guilds show up, then we'll just get rid of that. And now we're making a boatload more money. How much? Let's see what the trade summary is. So, sea imports, we're going to Bradvin for 5 gold. That's pretty good. Where even is that settlement? Is that with the clans of Enedwythe? We're exporting to Siduri, Bradvin, and Argon. Yeah, those must be in Enedwythe. So I think once we get a port, it should be able to get a sea trade route with Thorin's Halls, for example. I can't see how much that would do for us now. But okay, this is good. So let's work on expanding our military now that we have the opportunity. And I don't know where that guy is going. However, I don't like it. So I think up next what we have to do is get Clan Herald Grain to finish off this captain. If he goes for Undertowers, I don't know if we have enough to defend it. And he does have horse archers, so let's... Where can I send this guy? I can't send him west, so I'm going to have to pull back this way. Take him, and these dwarven travelers. See if that's enough to take care of that army. If we leave... Okay, we still can leave. We could get a longship if we wanted to start trying to take out this navy, but I don't think we'll make any progress on that for a while. So we're just going to deal with them attacking us for a while.
Yes, my king. They won't ken I'm there, sire.
Yeah, this is the last thing that we have to deal with, and then we are completely safe here. Let's move our diplomats up. So we already butter up Erebor? We did, and we moved Dwallin. So I'll go ahead and cut it here until something happens. And we are back. Nazgul has returned to Dol Guldur. We are getting a benefit for adoption again. However, I'm afraid that if I take him, the same thing's going to happen as the last time, where he just dies. I think they're trying to spawn in Forlond. Oh, we got the message that we are prospering, and the council gave us more money. That's always nice. So we're making 8,500 per turn. That's really good. Or are we only... I guess we're making 7,000. I think the council had something to do with that. Yeah, it must factor that in. Wait, where did they... They've ended the siege on Forlond. Oh, so now they're coming for Mithlond. That gives us 2 turns to prepare it. Okay. So we need to just get a full army in here as soon as possible. We might lose Grinfarn. I'm wondering... don't go to Undertowers. What we might do, we might have to send Clan Herald Grain over to join the garrison. I think that'll be fine for a defensive battle to have our strongest ranger general. I think we need him. But we do have this captain over here. Is there any mercenaries I can get in this area. It does not look like there is. Alright, we might lose under towers, but I think that'll be okay.
My king, come and get me.
Maybe we try to send
Aye, sire.
this pikeman to
I will
distract
only
them,
address you.
just to give us
Onward.
enough time to save
Be
under towers.
gone.
And if they don't go for him, we can
We
get him
march
into
no
under
further
towers.
today. Aye,
So if we grab a longship, we can just scoot on over to Mithlond, which I think we will do. Let's do that.
Taking the men ashore, son.
I think things are getting desperate now. That we just need to have everyone in this campaign put together.
Honor.
We get you. There's nowhere safe to put him, and the elves might be coming
Can
up
you not
north.
tell friend from foe?
Keep the longship here for now. Or maybe let's move him over to here where we can get that spy. I think what I'll have to do is just use console commands to remove some of his ancillaries so that we can actually get the new ones. Just because I don't have another general. Although, I could just train one. Yeah, let's do that and transfer over some of these items. And then we can get that spy up there. Druin. Yeah, he can go join and look for that item over there.
Awaiting your
We'll have the gossip guy over here and Nara just keep giving them just small little gold gifts just so that we can get our relations as high as possible with
I
Ered.
accept. Glad we could see my lord.
And same with Dwalin, we're gonna head down here.
Aye, sir.
Now they still have,
I'll continue to
the goblins still have Khazad-dûm West, so it's kind of a wild card. Maybe we can find, hopefully maybe they take it, or maybe if there is absolutely no way, maybe we'll try to console command them over there. Now I won't do any like cheating to get the alliance. I'll just offer what I can. I won't do anything like give myself 10,000 gold to get it with them. I do that sometimes in my solo playthroughs just because I want to, if I'm trying to play like kind of a roleplay thing, I want to have my factions have, you know, have the right alliances, but I'm not going to bother with that this time. Let's see, is there anything we can build? Nothing in Thorin's halls yet. We could start building in Forlond, though we did destroy our brewery, so that's kind of, let's get something that won't, yeah, we'll get the Stoneworkers Guild House. That way if they do come back, we're not like losing a brewery if they take the city, because culture buildings do go away. And I won't have enough time to get a armory here, that would take 5 whole turns. But I think we have enough in the city that we can comfortably take on Rillian. I think that's all I'll be able to do this turn. Anything I can recruit in Perth and Luin? No, but we are making enough money. Maybe I should just build something here, like a healer's post, and get some more population. Alright, and we are back. Now, Colin, he is a benefit for adoption. However, at the moment I see this trait, I'm like, no, I don't want them. I have PTSD about getting generals back in the previous versions that I would leave as governors, and they would get lazy and then slothful traits, and it just gets worse from there. They'll lose tax income. They don't move that well, so it's just not worth it to me to take a general like that. Our relations with Isengard are good for whatever reason. I'm actually going to turn the music down a little more. And so yep, they are just going to keep moving. We're not in range with the ballista. I was hoping we could get that in here.
Matters on the field of battle. Aye, sir.
Maybe let's hide in the woods, see if they go for us or not. And if they don't, then maybe we can get the ballista behind the city and have that help us with the fight. Because I think we'll need that. So Falmgaf will finish the Great Roads. I think now if we start getting ports and stuff, we'll get more income. However, we are going to be hitting the barracks event pretty soon here. So maybe we just start working on our armorers and just get those built up. I do like to have the heaviest armor as possible. Let's go for that. Under towers, you got the Stoneworkers Hall. I guess the High Elves are just leaving since they have no towns over here. That's actually kind of nice for us. Buzzard Doom finished the Miners' Quarter, so that should be helping with the corruption, though it's still really high. I can't believe it's that high, so maybe if we get the armory, we'll get rid of more corruption. Yeah, we'd save 100 on corruption and then lose 100 from building income. Let's hold off on that. Maybe we just get the roads here. Oh, that's not gonna help us too much. Maybe we get the pig farm. We work on growth here in Buzra Doom, and then Harlon finish the stoneworkers hall. If we get roads here, we'll make 500 more gold per turn. However, it still costs a lot. I want to save money on that, so we will get the stoneworkers hall there as well. And we will just keep holding out in Mithlond as long as we can. Where is my ship? There he is. So we'll get the spy in the ship. And then we will send him up here. Before I land him, I don't know how exactly the script works. It's 2 turns till I get the Tamuzanar nobles, but I think I'll just remove them from Clan Lord Gore here. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Ancillary. This. Biographer. How do you spell it? Is that how you spell it?
My king.
Okay, so that's gone. We'll get rid of the smith next. Oh, he's not in there. Dwarf smith? Good smith? What could that be? Maybe dwarven smith. Oh. Okay, that was it. And then I think we'll keep the rest on here, the dwarven. Although he is about to get a helmet, so let's just remove that. Worst comes to it, we just get it back later, since he is sitting in a town with an armory. I just want to make sure that none of these ancillaries just disappear. So we'll leave this spy here. I don't know if there's a specific spot he needs to be in, or if he just needs to be on here. And I don't know if it's this island or the little island. I guess we'll find out soon. And then we'll give another little gift to Erebor. Keep buttering them up.
This seems quite farewell.
And then Dwalin, you're almost to Khazad-dûm.
Yes, sire.
Ignore that.
Of course, sire.
It's gonna be caught on everything,
Yes,
huh?
sire. Of course, sire.
Okay. And then we should have one more spy. Have him go east. So they are probably going to attack us next turn. Is there any mercenaries we can get here? No, there isn't. So we will just accept the fight. This one's going to be dangerous. We do have 3 pikemen, but their army in general is really strong. So hopefully we have enough crossbows to whittle them down before they get in the city. I'm going to bring this pikeman over here, and we might as well just grab the healer's post for extra growth in under towers as well. We can put the taxes up a little bit. Although, I guess if I want growth, then it's counterintuitive to do that. Okay, and I'll see you guys in like another 3 minutes on my end. The Vale is on their last stand. The Northmen of the Anduin have long lived in the shadow of its neighbors. However, in the face of strife, they do not cower in fear or submission, but stand tall. Yada yada yada, the Bjornings have their last stand army. The High Chieftain of the Orcs is dead. I think that's the Goblins. No adoptions. Turlitz Khan was retaken. Khan is now one of the strongest factions now, I guess. We won't send an emissary to the Goblins. Asclepius is under attack for Nost. Okay, that was a lot of information. So Grinfarn ended up taking the Conqueror of Mithlond trait. That's good. Oh no, he got a biographer. So he took the biographer that Clan Lord Gore had, and Gore got the smith again. So we have the brewery done in Mithlond. So we will work on getting, where is it? I want the pub. There we are. 6 turns. That's going to be a little while. I guess it would be about the same. Even if I get that, we'd save 1 turn. Yeah, well, let's grab the Stoneworkers Hall and then go for that. Just so we can speed up everything later. So they didn't come to our ambushing army, however, they just kind of...
Aye, sire.
I was able to decline the fight, and I guess they just didn't have any movement points, so we're going to pull back to the city. If they go for Perth and Luin, I'm going to be really upset. Now, we didn't get the dragon helm yet. Let me check on here. We just need to send a spy to the island, and... Okay. So, isn't this the island, or is this the island, the little one?
At your service.
I don't know. Maybe we just leave him here a little longer.
On my way.
That's neat. There's a fishery here. I don't know if it means like the really tiny one. I'm guessing it means the big one, so we'll just keep him over there. And then we'll do our daily gift to the Dwarves of Erebor.
I accept. Well, that was uneventful. I'm a king.
Oh, Khazad-dûm has a diplomat right there. This will work actually. So let's get these relations built up with them.
I feel we got a good day.
Okay, that's actually convenient. We improved our relations to good. And we are still making a boatload of money. So let us keep recruiting units, but only the good units, none of the bad units. Now what tier? So we're about to get the heavy armor here, so we're going to send... All of these guys don't have armor, so maybe we do... We'll exchange these three to Garth Helgoth and then send all of these guys out. Yeah, we'll do that and get them armor upgrades over here.
We march no further today.
As soon we will be marching out for Angmar. Can you retrain anything else now? No, you can't. And I doubt Harlan can. So pretty quick turn, not too much going on.
Yes, my king.
I think what I'll do is we'll do the battle for Mithlond. If they attack us soon, we'll do the battle for it, but if not, then I'll have to save it for the next episode. Although I really want to do it, so I think I'll go for it. I'm hoping they attack us so that we can get that battle in. So we both did the battle for Mithlond and then the battle to defend Mithlond. Right, and the Steward of Gondor has died. We'll decline that adoption. Osgiliath is a loss. Why are they running away? Why are you running away? You know what? I think I know what they're doing. I think because they have no territory in this land, they're going to try to head to the east and recuperate with Emladris. Wow. Well, we're not going to just turn down that battle, so we will chase them. Question is, which general would lead them? Probably Grinfarn. Although, I don't want to fight a 20 stack out in the field, and with our roll I've only have 12 units. Maybe we'll make an exception for this grand battle.
I respect you.
Are they going to go for Ostgalone up here? That might be what they're doing. So we've yet to find the Dragon Helm. Let's finish the Stoneworkers Guild House in Gehuzanar. And then get the port here in Garth Helgoth. Okay, I don't want him to have all of these ancillaries. So again, we're going to remove some of those. Or maybe we just give them to Frerin over here. Yeah, let's do... Give you the gemstones. Man, he has like no command at all. And the Master Smith. And then we're gonna send Frerin down to the south.
We'll rest here the night, son.
Maybe we need to go to this island where the little
Something to impress them.
thing is. Let's go down here and see if this works.
At your service.
So, since they are running up that way, we are going to send Grinfarn along with...
My king.
Yeah, we're going to take him, Grimborn Reavers.
Aye, Lord.
We're going to definitely need that ballista. We'll need the cavalry.
Aye. Join onward. Combining the armies, sire. Aye, Lord.
We'll take all the crossbows, although we can probably merge them to save a unit here. So let's do that.
March! Aye,
That leaves him with 3, 4, 5, 6. Does he get one for attacking? Gets one at attacking walls. So yeah, he does get one at attacking, so I think we'll give him 14 then. can give him
My
these
king.
pikemen. We want to
Aye, sire.
bolster of these units. Oh, we lost the
Aye,
armor
Lord.
upgrade. That's unfortunate.
Aye. Onward. Combining the armies, sire.
We'll give
Aye,
him the
Lord.
Firebird Warriors,
Aye,
these
move
Dwarven
out.
Travelers,
Aye.
and then
Joining our
I
forces.
think we have a couple more units from up here that we can give him.
My king.
We'll give him another
Aye.
Firebird
Onward.
Warrior and another
Honor,
Aye, Lord.
pikeman.
aye, my liege.
And
I
how far can they
respect
move?
you.
Let's
Aye,
move.
Lord.
I want to stay
It
out
will
of their
be an
range.
honor.
My king.
So let's move up here.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
And then if they do
Your
chase
name,
us, we can pull back a little bit.
I respect you.
Hopefully be
my
just out
enemy.
of their range. Or we'll take the fight as it is. If they go for under towers, that settlement is as good as lost. I think we can do here. We'll probably just turn Forlon into a big trading hub, as well as Harlon, because they're not going to make us. They're not going to produce us too many ships, and we really eventually have to deal with that
It's
navy.
an enemy ship.
Oh, excuse me.
My king.
So these units
Aye.
going back for
Forward.
armor upgrades, so we'll grab those.
Aye.
Put these units
March.
in the settlement, and maybe we'll get a.
I am a
My
warrior.
Angmar's coming
not
up,
a
so let's grab a
diplomat.
ballista up here. And now we'll look to get a full garrison in that fort, more than just the bandits. Alright, we have reached the barracks event. Herat's capital is besieged. Whoa, really? That must be conned. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Turin's grave was found. The dragon helm of Dorlomen was also known as the Helm of Hador, was a visored steel helm embossed and embellished with golden runes that bore as its crest an image of the head of Glaurung. It was said to bear an enchantment that protected its wearer from wounds and struck fear into the heart of enemies. It was forged in the First Age 260 by Telkar for his lord Azagal and gave it as a gift to Maedhros. He in turn passed it to his cousin Fingon, and in 416 Fingolfin, the High King of the Noldor, created the fiefdom of Dor-Lomin and made Haldor the first lord of Dor-Lomin, and he gave him the helm. Let you guys read the rest of that if you want to, but now we have that ancillary, so I guess we did just have to go to this tiny island here with the tower on it. So I think Clan Lord Gore should have that now. Did I not get it? I'm confused. Does the spy
Something
have
to
it?
Investigate.
Do we have to send him back? Why did I not get it? Do you have too many
Honor,
ancillaries?
my lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he only has 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he should get it unless he can't have 2 helmets. Let's try removing that. Oh, he has to be out of the city.
Aye, noble son.
Oh, now his command is up to 5. I don't know what's with that.
In your name.
Oh, just in the city he doesn't have it. Okay.
Aye, Lord.
So I think the High Elves are just gonna keep
Let
running,
us
which
settle
is
matters on the
unfortunate.
field of battle.
I really
Aye,
wanted to
my
fight them.
liege.
We might have to just cheat move
Aye.
them over to our army.
Aye.
My king.
Let us settle
I'll let
matters
you
on
get.
the
I don't
field
know.
of
Like
battle.
I want to fight them, but if they're just gonna run away, then what's the point? I could use these dwarves for something else, like
Aye, noble son.
actually fighting the forces of Angmar. I will see if you guys want. I will move the army to us or us to them, and we will do that battle. Otherwise, I think I will just finish out this build phase here. We can get the port and get more money in. Actually, no, we might as well start working on our barracks now. Yeah, let's go for that, or we can go for archery range, where we can get more crossbows. Let's go for the crossbows first. It'll be quicker to finish that. And then Perth and Loon, you finish the healer's post. Let's just get the mines there. Blizzard Doom has its pig farm, so now it'll start to grow a little faster. It'll grow even more if we get the mining network, but we need law here. Or at least a general. If we get that, that's going to be most of our money. What else can we build? Forlon and Mithlond both finished their building, so we'll get that there. And if we get the Great Roads here, we'll make a decent amount of money. Or we can get the port. I think we'll go for the port here and just finish off the sea trade. And then Buzzra Doom. What do we do with you? Let's just get the Stoneworkers Hold there as well. Man, I really want to fight that army.
I respect you, my enemy.
Yeah, maybe
my
let's do
liege.
this.
My king.
Aye,
Let's
Lord.
move. We'll get our forces
Move out.
together,
Honor.
and then I will move the army
It
in,
will
and
be
we'll try
an
to do that
honor
battle on the
defeating you.
next episode.
Aye, my liege. Aye, noble sire.
Alright, so thank you for watching. If you have any feedback about
Aye,
the
Captain.
series or have any
Aye, Captain.
requests for future playthroughs, let me know. I am kind of interested in doing Dolan Roth next. However, I'm having a lot of fun with this Dwarven campaign. I can't wait to field our armies of late game units and then just conquer the west, as well as reclaim the last of the artifacts. That's kind of our goal, is to get all of the artifacts and then see what we do from there, take out Angmar, and then we'll see how much further we want to go with it. But until we meet again.